Years ago, violent shroud surges began ravaging our world. They overwhelmed and engulfed everything in their path. And with the fog came horrors beyond comprehension.
Toiler's Chief Mattoon, Master Etnarch. The postal birds has brought ill tidings. The bureaucrats of Sarago write that food shipments from the capital shall cease. Furthermore, they demand that we send a report of our activities here. This seems to be me, Mr. Tessen, the Etnarch. It looks like Archon Valfidis is having trouble in the capital. He's rapidly losing the council's support. Now let's review our stockpiles. How long do we have? 3 days! We only have food for 3 days, Master! Oh no. Why do I get like Hobbit feelings from this? I kinda like it. Yes, for a long time our outpost survived solely on provisions from the metropolis. It seems the time has come to fend for ourselves. We're kinda just growing up, I think. It's like when Mom threw you out. There are mushrooms growing on the tree, just above the platform. Right here, huh? Look at that. Would you like to go through the tutorial? Nah, we're hardcore. No tutorials here. DarkSwitch will get to build the most amazing treehouse ever for a whole colony. We're building a city in the tree. It's perfect. And yeah, it's not much to it right now. We got our little council chambers right here. We have an opportunity to get some mushrooms. That's our first mission, so I guess we'll do that first. Might as well work day and night. We're gonna be a tyrant. We're gonna be a proper tyrant. Down below here we have a scout base as well. I'm just gonna instantly add that. And I think that's all we can do. We can put some workers into these as well. I'm sure this will come in handy. Seems to be some resources available for these. Some wood. Would you like some wood? Things are looking good though. We currently have 55 people in our little society here, all living in the tree. All hail the tree. 10. There we go. Edible mushrooms. The mushrooms taste like feet and smell of rot. Thankfully, they are hardy and they grow quick. Not enough to feed a settlement, but enough to delay starvation. That's all that matters, dude. You just gotta survive, man. That's all there is to it. Usually such mushrooms are the food of beggars and eternal hungry teenage urchins. When the order to get them comes from the Etnarch, it is considered a bad sign. Yeah, I can imagine, but apparently starving is not very good for you either. And apparently Head Helga, the craftsman over here, doesn't like it. It gives them gut rot. And people are almost dying. I guess I take it back. Maybe it is better to be starving. Helga have informed us that if we cook the food, it will be better. So let's get a kitchen going. Why not? Can we build anything else? Got a lot of homeless people. What do we have here? Outpost Ignalis has fallen. Oh no. Is that our outpost? 3 red signals from the northeast at once. We never thought this signal would be needed, as it means the neighboring outpost Ignalis has fallen. Right now we can't help them. The ruins where Ignalis stood are 5 days march away. Even if we send rangers after fighting through the fog, thick with shroud spawn and ancient relics, they'll be the ones needing rescue. Elrond has a mission and it comes before anything else. Alas, every man for himself. One man for all. Ranger! Our crew is terrified. They don't know what happened to Ignalis and what awaits us. Maybe some made it out alive. Survivors reach our gates may bring answers. Oh yeah, we can bring in some survivors, huh? Unlikely. If they do, the long journey through the fog drives unprepared minds to madness. So the whole premise of the game is that there's like a thick fog everywhere and it's taking over humanity and the planet as a whole. Elleran must fortify. We can't sleep in tents. We need proper housing for ourselves and anyone who might fight their way through the fog. I was just about to do that. Come on, craftsman head Elga. You actually want to let them inside? You want these madmen to burn half of Elleran while the other half flees in terror? Not necessarily. We'll heal them. They'll be fine. In any case, it is necessary to strengthen the settlement. That is absolutely true. Well then, keep this in mind. When placing a building, the architects will show you a model with all possible extensions, but only the main building will be constructed. Got it. Whether to plan with room for future upgrades or to build compactly, it is entirely up to me. Of course it is. I am the leader. Any other pearls of wisdom? Don't build anything near the city chamber unless you want to demolish it later. Does that apply to my... Nah, my kitchen is fine, right? That's not an issue. Alright, we need housing for everyone. This button right here gives you social stuff, which includes the house. And where do we want to go with said houses? Maybe we'll just stack houses right here. How much people can one of these hold? 8 per house? That's pretty good. So if we build another 2, we're probably good to go, huh? Look at us go. Use too much wood for construction. At this rate, available stocks won't be enough. Do you mean we're having too many houses? No. We'll have to take risks. Descend and harvest timber. What about the fog? What about secrecy? Yeah. If we're unlucky enough to encounter Sarago's aerial patrols, we've avoided this as long as possible, but now we have no choice. Elleran needs resources. And we should explore the lakeshore. Maybe we'll find a suitable spot for a fisherman's shed. That sounds like way better than the gut rot mushrooms that we're eating right now. You're right. Proceed. Alright, so we got some question marks here. These are for our scouts to go and visit. Explore the woods. We've confirmed a forest of smaller trees grows at the tree's root. Our rangers must assess the viability for lumber. Do it. Explore the woods. These trees are suitable for construction and raw materials. Pity the great tree branches wither without solar coursing through them. Mining zone open. Alright. Scout reported occasional DL for lumberjack hut. Good. Construct a warehouse adjacent to lumberhand chuck. Will do. Industry. We have a lumberjack hut. This game is so fun, man. If you enjoyed this game, you should click that subscribe button. I think that would be nice for you. You get to see even more of these kind of games. Wouldn't that be nice? So if I put you guys like here, that'll be pretty good. And then we'll see, can I get a warehouse as well? No, we don't have the needed resource for that. We can send our scouts over here to take a look at the... At least I thought so. We don't have the rations that we need. Alright. Maybe I'll put some people to work during night as well then. There is no relaxing at this point. Build a lumberjack. I cannot talk today. Set harvesting zones, build warehouse, and assign stored resource. So we need we do need the warehouse, huh? Let's just we work all night and all day. That's our plan today. We're building a warehouse, and we are not a warehouse. We're building a warehouse as well. We're building a tree house, most importantly, and we're doing it day and night. There's like some kind of statue in the game, or in the tree here. That's pretty cool. Scouts on the way. It's cool how they do this little drawing to show the scouts moving. Here they come. Are they just praying? Is that what they're doing? They're going there to pray. Kinda looks like they're praying. I'm not complaining. How are we doing with wood stuff? We need 50. We only have 32. So yeah, these guys are slow as hell. We need them to be way faster. 42 now. Okay, we are improving. Explore the shore. One ranger admitted fishing at this bend before during patrols. That doesn't sound good. He should be patrolling during patrols, not fishing. The hell, dude? The bank slopes. I think it's his fault if we die. Ground is firm and there's plenty of fish. Good news for Elrond. Good stuff. Thank you, Scouts. Master, good news. Scouts confirm the lakeshore has gentle slopes and firm ground. Perfect for a fisherman's shed. Excellent. Can't wait. Fried fish beats those foul, raw, gut, rot mushrooms any day. Yes. Makes sense. We've also spotted a signal apparently in the forest. It's gone now, but it might have been a flare that burnt out. So there are people on the ground below Elrond. They couldn't disobey, so they turned back. At least they're yet to send our supplies nearby. Alright. So it's actually our supplies. We're not stealing anything here. I'll send Scout to verify it. Makes sense. Proceed as you see fit. We're now harvesting stuff. They want us to move the zone, so let's do that. 1800. That sounds pretty good. And we still do not fully have the 50 that we need for the warehouse. What is this sound? Help. Can you send this out now? No, they're still resting. Still resting. We also have this fear meter up here. It's only 14% right now, so it's not an issue for us. But if it goes to full amount, game is over, apparently. Just GG's. We're very slow getting wood, I have to say. We've been waiting for 50 wood for 50 years now. We're just not getting anything. That's about time, and then we'll just plonk you down right here. Can we get fish? Yes, for another 50 wood. Okay, I'm starting to see a pattern here. We're gonna need quite a bit of wood, it looks like. Never-ending wood. Ooh, we can see the fog moving in here now. That looks really cool, actually. Look at that. It's like swelling in over the landscape. I wonder if this is what shows where the fog is. Refugees from Ignalis. Oh, the outpost that was ran over. People can barely stand on their feet. It's astonishing they managed to make it this far. No one can properly explain what happened. Some speak of settlers suddenly attacking each other. Others about waves of fog swallowing entire patrols whole. Yeah, we saw that right now. Gonna have to do something about that. There are many wounded among the rivals, but even more madmen. Bound lunatics drool, cackle wildly, and babble incoherently words. The fog has consumed their mind. We've seen this before. Yeah, I think Keanomy's channel is very much in the business of cackling wildly and incoherently babbling words. I've heard is very, very common, but we welcome everyone here. They need help, we get help. So welcome everyone. Please do not eat people. We supply fish very soon. We now have our warehouse built here as well, so we can start storing wood in that. Which seems pretty good. And it seems like we have found a drop site. Helga was right. This is expected supply shipment. Okay. There's even a note wishing us success. Thank you. Thank you. Can we now get a fisherman's hut? We cannot. We cannot. But we are cooking with fire over here. Almost. I only hope we won't live to regret this choice. No. We won't. They're fine. Your choice, Tessin. Yours alone. You're the Anarch now. No longer just a master researcher. Wow, get used to making hard decisions and their consequences. And here's my next degree. We'll build healing quarters. That seems like good. A lot of them were hurt, right? Our esteemed Anarchs finally heeded our former mentor. We just couldn't afford them when we were in hiding, but now, fine, you're right. Alright, we need to build a healing quarter. Is that social? Yes, that's social, but we still do not have what we need for that. And we're very, very slow building anything. Maybe I should build another lumberjack. Just right now. Yeah, let's build another lumberjack. Let's get people working. We don't actually have that many sick. You severely ill, some physically ill, some mentally ill. And actually one person that is homeless. One poor individual that has to be homeless. Let's give him a home. We're actually making decent work on the wood now. And that's even without this being... No! Oh, I wasn't gonna delete that. That wasn't my plan. I was gonna click on it to see how well it's doing. Right. Let's try again. Apparently if you click this one, it just deletes it. It doesn't actually give you like a notification or anything. So does that mean that we can get some fisheries up here as well? Sure looks like we can. And fisheries would like to be something like that. That way we can see this little silhouette. One is green and one is white. If the white one is red, like that, it means that you can't build that addition. I understand it's some sort of like upgrade to the building. So we want it like that. Then we can add that at a later date if we want to. So that's the fisherman. We need a healing quarters as well. So we'll just yoink the healing quarters here. And it makes sense that that's like close to home, right? Still have plenty of workers. 16 people that do not have work. Just the toilers that are busy. Most of the toilers on ground report headaches and night terrors. Those working near fog banks hear whispers, smokes. Oh no. Are there sirens in the fog? The fog grows restless. Thankfully, the daylight continues to tame it very well. Light the flame guards near the buildings. They'll guard people at night. Okay. So we'll be able to use light to keep the fog away. Keep it burning through the night and see to it that no fire burns needlessly by day. Thank you, Rodimer. Your brave ones are best suited for this. Burn bright. Light away. Producing 7.8 per hour at the moment, it seems like. We just got enough that we can get our healing built up. So let's do that. Why are you so slow? Well, at last our sick will be happy. And be so certain they expected to return home to Sargon the next Skywalker as their rotation was completed. How complicated? I hope at least you'll personally select staff for this pulse of healing. Alright. What should we do with the insane? A couple of insane refugees managed to break free. They shouted that darkness had crawled into their guts and stirred there. And only the fire could purge them. Tried to set themselves on fire and burn down one of the buildings. Now we'll take care of them. They're insane, not criminals, okay? Get well. That's all we're offering. No help, no medicine, nothing like that. Just get well, man. Feel better soon. That's all we're going with. We're building the fisherman's hut over here. And for some reason this is not happening. Why are we not building this? Maybe they're sleeping. They're probably sleeping. It's the middle of the night after all. Set up 2 flame guards. Assign rangers to 2 flame guards. Alright, so we're gonna have to fight back some fire or smoke fog thing as well. Which I think we are gonna have to do with these guys. But again, we're low on wood. Oh, hello. Lack of wood. Our wood supply is low. We can't erect buildings and construct skywalkers without wood. So please build another lumberjack hut and cut a tree or 2. I already have 2 lumberjacks. But I'll do it. You says we should cut 200. I think I will be able to do that with 2 of them, right? That should be fine. Currently under construction. Are you though? I feel like you're not actually under any construction. Will this one be built before? Yeah, why is this one not being built? Let's reset this and let's see if we can place it again. Maybe there was some weirdness going on. Try that again. Alright, our first fire is here, so it's time to put some people to tend to the fire. Seems good to me. Are you actually... You can usually see people, so if I click on this guy, for example, I can see who is working on it. Some of them is up here sleeping as well. But no one is actually... maybe you guys are coming out to build this. Oh yeah, there we go. I guess we had a little bit of a bug there. Fixed now. Alright, waiting for the sick to be healed. We need 2 flame guards. So I guess we put one over here at the fishing hut as well. Then we'll just pass through the night. Oh yeah, look. Now we can actually see the fog rolling in over the water here across the lake. The fires are lit. The warm light of the flame guard brings comfort. At night people feel much calmer. The maddening whispers emanating from the shrouds are no longer heard. The nights are growing darker. Alright. Things are getting rough, man. Hey, what the hell is this? Who are you? Armed anti-aircraft cannons. Wait, I don't have any. Bring your spears. I don't know what this is. Help. We're getting invaded, I think. Or maybe they're friendly. Maybe they're from the outposts. Who knows? I just managed to exactly zoom out when they arrived, I guess. A flame more terrible than the fog. The Luminarchy. Even the name makes many go pale and tremble with fear. With the fire and sword, the Luminarch spread the word of light to the farthest outpost. They must seek out and punish heretics whoever and wherever they may be. With or without your permission, we will do what must be done. Every citizen of this settlement shall be tested with the machine of truth. The will of light shall fulfill at any cost. These guys are insane. They're like fanatics. What the hell? They're crazy. Apparently they saw the flares, the 3 flares from the outpost, and now they're coming for us. Flame more terrible than the fog. For hours the Luminarchy remained inactive, but then they began detaining the inhabitants of Elleran one by one, leading them aboard the Skywalker for interrogation. Many were tortured. Okay, we need to be able to fight back. Resistance was futile, and should the Luminarch's signals for reinforcement, incineration cruisers would reduce the outpost to ashes within days. So we're outgunned and outnumbered. Their only hope was that one among the crew would break and reveal their true purpose here. Don't tell them nothing. Oh wow, they took 5 of our people. That's not cool. I hope it was the sick. You can have the sick. You can have the sick. And then they took 1 more as well. So now they have 6 of our people. The hell? You better heal them before you give them back. The game is getting significantly darker. The madness of the town folks. Several workers stand talking at the forest edge. Wisps of fog curl between the trees. No one pays them any mind. The fog begins moving faster. One brave soul steps closer to investigate. The fog envelops him. Second later, he screams. A madman bursts from the mist. clawing at his own face as if trying to tear the fog out of his flesh. The others freeze in horror, watching. Finally, they snap back to their senses and run. But it's too late. The fog takes them too. If you're interested in this game, there will be a link in the description. Feel free, go and download it. It's a free demo. Have fun with it. I have. Thank you for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.